Alright guys, what is up? So, I've been holding off a little bit, watching this new 3DS crap, seeing what's going on with it and everything. Basically, Nintendo decides to come out with a new 3DS, that's the actual title, and it has faster CPU, two more triggers, and a C-stick. um, Comparing it to the 3DS, the old 3DS. And many people are mad about this because, particularly the people who bought 3DS recently, including me, because I bought it when X and Y came out. I bought my 2DS, and now I don't know. I feel kind of not forced, but like that weird feeling that I have to buy a new system if this is actually if exclusive games take my interest, I'm gonna have to buy a new system. And Nintendo has done this in the past with the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advanced. There's a 3-year difference between Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS. They have done this, but I feel like it didn't matter back then because people were looking for the new thing. But now we don't care so much about the graphics. And only the CPU and I think the RAM too have increased. So they're not talking about GPU wise. That means like the graphics are going to stay the same, but the games are just going to be on a larger scale because the CPU can handle that now, and there's more RAM, so there can be more objects and stuff. Huh. Uh, so do I think this is gonna do well? In Japan, I think it's gonna do very well. Not so sure about US and Europe because in Japan they're like crazy, like handhelds are like the thing to go to for gaming. It's handhelds. The consoles over there are not as popular as handhelds, which here is the other way around. So it's going to do very well in Japan because they're looking for that new handheld experience. That's why the Vita only sells well in Japan. In America and Europe, I don't think so because we're fine with the 3DS. We bought the 3DS thinking that this is going to be a dedicated system, 5 years at least, and nothing would change. And for the most part, I think this is going to stay true. We're not going to buy the new 3DS. It's not going to have a large sales number because we're not like that. We have iPhones and Androids and tablets and such to. Not me. I don't usually go for my gaming needs over there, even though there are some compelling games mobile. But just normal people, like everyday normal people, they just usually they get their mobile gaming fix from their phones. They're not going to look for 3DS, new 3DS. They probably have a 3DS, and it's probably just sitting there. I have to admit mine's kind of sitting there. I'm waiting for Smash. Uh, I beat Zelda and Pokemon and everything. I don't think Pokemon Y is too compelling right now. I'm waiting for the new ones because I really want to play Battlefront. I would really want to do the Battle Frontier, but besides the point. So I don't think it's gonna sell well in the United States. I think it's kind of just like be Japan. Like there's gonna be many exclusives for the Japanese market as opposed to the American market because I don't think the new 3DS is gonna sell well. I could be wrong. I'm starting to think I might be a little bit wrong because the 3DS sold amazingly, and I don't know if people would be so like willingly just like purchase the new device. I don't see it happening, but it could happen. So that is my take on it. See you guys later.